And like normal, when I go camping, I'm up at 6 a.m. It seems like as soon as there's daylight, even if it's like 5 a.m. or something, my body's like, oh, it's time to be awake now. But that's okay. I kind of enjoy it. When I'm at home, I sleep in a lot. I find it really hard to get out of bed before like 9:30. So being able to naturally be awoken by daylight is actually kind of nice. And the sheer amount of stuff that I can get done in one day, like on the road, because I wake up so early, is kind of crazy. At the same time, I go to bed a lot earlier when I'm on the road. Like, as soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, what's the point of staying awake? I am on the eastern side of the Umatilla National Forest. Kind of dispersed camp last night at some place that kind of looks like it was a logging camp at some point. It's actually really nice. I don't think that it rained. Or if it did, I definitely didn't hear it. There's still little bits of snow everywhere. It got a little bit chilly last night. Still definitely spring. Still definitely chilly in the mountains for sure. Really lucky that I even found this spot, really, with the amount of snow that are like embanked up around this area. It just gets to a point like in early spring where I can't stand it anymore and I just need to be out, even if it is really cold. I forgot my water bladder yesterday, my big one, the 4-liter one, so I had to use the 2 liters or the little less than 2 liters of water that I have in my hydration pack to make dinner and clean pots last night. So I don't have enough water to make tea this morning. So I think that I'm gonna eat a little bar and take some pictures and pack up camp and head north. I think my route meets back up with 12 at around Lewistown. I'm going a new way. I have never gone this way before. I try really hard every time I go home to pick a different way so that I see something new every time I go. I have a nice little meander through some canyons today until I get to Lewistown. So I'm sitting on the side of the road on Lolo Pass, and today's been a really beautiful day. The weather has been gorgeous. The sun's been out all day. I got to see some canyon. It was really pretty. It's really awesome. I set up the drone. While I was setting up the drone and videoing the canyon, these old guys in a trailer stopped and asked about the bike, which is kind of normal. And then they asked me if I wanted them to take my picture for me. And I brought the drone back down and I was like, no, thanks, I'm fine. I have a tripod. Thank you. And like staying there awkwardly because I wanted to sit there and talk to the camera so I could do a little update, but they like wouldn't leave. So finally, like I got sick of waiting for them and I packed everything up. And as soon as I was done packing everything up, then they left. I was like, well, I have to get a picture with me in the canyon. So I unpacked the camera again, got out my tripod. I had the tripod set up really high so I could get part of the canyon in the background. Not 5 minutes after I started taking selfies, another truck pulls up and he sits and pulls into the parking lot and watches me take like 5 or 6 photos. Then he drives over to where I was sitting and asked me if I wanted him to hold the camera. I will also give a teeny bitty update. If you're ever planning to install a USB charger on your CB500X, make sure that it is a really good charger. I don't know what's going on. I got a universal 12 volt and USB combo thing to put on the bike. It doesn't work. So I'm not super stoked about that. My phone keeps dying. So we're gonna dig out the big giant charger out of my duffel bag. Thank you, Joe. Make that somehow fit in my tank bag so that Amanda can listen to audiobooks as she goes over the pass. Because if there isn't something going on in my helmet. I can't stand it. I need something going on. I need to be listening to music, or I need to be listening to an audiobook or something, because being left alone with my own thoughts on a bike with noise, it's not a good situation. It's just not a good situation. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go over the pass, and then we'll be home. Yay!